Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub YouTube channel. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: final methods in a Java class. Right. So let us start with final methods. So what is method? Okay. So method is a block of code which is used to perform specific task. So task means work, which is used to perform specific task or work in our program. Right. So basically we define a method using a method name. Example, we'll take it as something like void display method, which is used to display some values in your class. Okay. Right. Then what is this final method? Okay. So now final method is a method which is defined with final keyword. Okay, it is defined with final keyword. So the example goes like this. So let us take the same example, something like, okay, final void display. So what is the purpose of final method in a class? Okay, right. So what is the purpose of final method? So final methods, okay, cannot be redefined in subclasses. Okay, so final methods cannot be redefined in subclasses. So what does this statement mean? What do you mean by you can't redefine this in the subclass? Okay, so it means for final methods there is no method overloading, method overriding. Okay, method overriding. So there is no method overriding for final methods in a Java class. Okay, so the concept of method overriding is not applicable to final methods. Okay, so method overriding is not applicable to final methods of base class. So what happens if you try to redefine a final method of base class in subclass? Okay, so when final method of base class is redefined in subclass, then we get error. Okay, so what do you mean by redefining here? So redefining means, okay, method should have same name and same signature. So signature means number of parameters, order of parameters, data type of parameters should be same. Okay, so here method signature means number of parameters, order of parameters, data type of parameters, okay, should be same. So this is what we call it as redefining base class method in subclass. So let us try to implement this with a small program. So we'll take this as final methods example1 dot java. Okay, so program to define final methods in Java class. Okay, right. So take the example, new page. First write the comments. So let us take class A. Okay, right. So in class A, let us say that you have int x comma y. Okay, let us not take any data members here. Directly we'll take final void display. Okay, right. And we'll write here something like, okay, system dot out dot println. I'll write here class A final method display. This is my message. Right, so let us take subclass B. So class B extends A. Now in the subclass, okay, we will take void display. Okay, and here I'm going to display the message as something like class B final method display is redefined. Okay, so it is redefined in subclass. Okay, so we'll write this as base class A, and we'll make this as message subclass B. So subclass B final method is redefined. Okay, so let us start with the main class. So class final methods example 1. Right, so program execution starts with main method public static void main string of args. Right, let us save this program. Final methods example 1. So save this in our working directory. So take the program name as final methods example 1 dot java. Right, so now let us try to compile this. In base class, display method is a final method. In subclass, it is redefined. So redefined with same name and same signature. So here same signature means name, method name should be same. Yes, it is same. Number of parameters, order of parameters, and data type of parameters should be same. Okay, so if you see here in the subclass we have 0 parameters for display method. In the base class also we have 0 parameters for the display method. So this is what we call it as overriding. Same name, same signature. So redefined in the subclass. Right, so come to the main class. Right, so let us compile and check the error for this. So go to your working directory in the command prompt, javac final methods example 1. Right, so if you see here, display method in class B cannot override display method of class A. So overriding is not possible. Okay, right, so then what is the solution for this? Simply we have to take it like this. Instead of void display, we'll take void show, and we'll also change the message here. Right, so instead of this message here, we'll put the message as something like subclass B, okay, show method is defined. Okay, so it is not a display method. Okay, show method is defined now. Right, so simply save this and recompile. So now no error, it is compiled successfully. So how to use these methods? It's very simple here. just create the object of the subclass b obj new b. So using the subclass object, we can access base class members as well as subclass members. So obj dot display from the base class, obj dot show from the subclass. So reusability of code. So using subclass object, we can access display method as well as show method. So only obj subclass object. Now simply save this. Come to the command prompt, recompile the program. So whenever we do changes, we have to recompile, no error, and run the main class. So Java final methods example 1. Okay, right. So we got base class final method, okay, display, and we also got subclass B show method is defined. Okay, show method is a new method here. So this is how we are supposed to work with final methods. Okay, right. So what is the use of final methods? Okay, so final methods are mainly used when we want to restrict the subclasses to redefine base class methods. Okay, so when you want to restrict the subclasses for redefining, okay, so for redefining base class methods, then we make it as final methods. Okay, so final methods means fixed definition methods. So they are fixed definition methods. So in subclass we cannot redefine them. So we are telling the subclass that define your own methods, but don't define the final methods of the base class. So this is what is final methods in a Java class. Okay, and for final methods in a Java class, we use final keyword also. Okay, right. So and here also we use final keyword before the return type of a method. So for example, okay, it is like this: final void display. So when we say final void display, here the return type is void. So before the return type of a method, we have to give the final keyword. So that is what is all about final methods in a Java class and its working mechanism. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and share this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.